Good morning, guys. It's March 24th. I'm Henry Green from London Trading Group. I'm just going to run through what we're looking for on this Thursday trading day. Obviously, we're not trading tomorrow because it's Good Friday, and likewise on Monday. So today is the last day of trading probably for us this week. So let's see what we're going to look for. Okay, well, Euro's got down to that 111.60 and we held really nicely at that yesterday. If I'm honest, I like it to push through once more. One more little push through to 111.20, and then I think that's probably the bottom. So maybe you break the bottom side of this, or you go back to test the top side and then come off. So if we just extend this out, I mean, this channel's working perfectly. Obviously, when it broke the top side, it went on this one. So all I'm looking to do potentially is, you could just play along here, back up to the top of it and then sell it back down towards 111.20. I think that's probably quite a good idea. Maybe you get a blip up towards 112 again, 112.20. But at the moment, I like this to go one more leg lower. I like 111.20. It makes a lot of sense for it to get down there. It completes the fibs on the downside, and then once again we can be looking for the upside in euro dollar. So I do really like that one. Everything's pointing towards that should come off a little bit. Again, quite a bearish day yesterday. We rejected off the lows twice already, so just got to be wary of that one. I think that potentially if we reject again, then it's starting to show me that this market doesn't want to go through 111.60. But at the moment, I like it, and I like it to go one more blip lower. 111.20 is my buy zone, so that's what I'll be waiting for this morning. Certainly, I'll be looking to see cable trade down to 111.20. Sorry, euro dollar down to 111.20. Excuse me. Okay, cable just had a relentless day yesterday. We expected it to hold at this counter trend line here, as I can show you now. So if I just zoom out, you'll be able to see it perfectly. There's that counter trend line that we had in yesterday. We expected to hold here, never got the signal to get into it, overshot the Ds. It's a fast market, no pullback here, and then we have since overshot. So where are we going to hold up in this one now? Well, where do I expect us to hold? The next level down is 130. Well, I've got 140.60 and 140. So that looks like the zone. I'd say that this, the 127 again, you get this to maybe overrun again, rejection off this 8 moving average, which looks like it's holding on the 60-minute. So if you get a test of that and rejection again, making lower highs and lower lows, just sell through the lows, and I'll probably be looking to take this down to 140. This looks heavy, and I think 140 looks like the next natural zone, especially if you go through 140.60. So you've got to play what's in front of you. At the moment, this is a fast market. We're holding nicely on the 8. We've pulled back into that again. This could now sell off. So a 15-minute lower high. Let's see if we're making lower highs and lower lows at the moment, which I assume we are. Yes, we're failing to take the highs out, and I think as soon as you get a close through sort of 140.90, I think that then goes lower. Watch for 140.60, but through there, I think you clear down to 140. This is a fast-moving market, guys, and one now that's broken. So we could either get a retest and go, or we could now trade lower. So last time it broke this angle. In fact, that's quite interesting. So on my day, what I've got, yeah, interesting. So basically what I've done an aggressive angle and a consolidation angle on my cable chart, and at the moment we've gone through one of them, and last time it went through it, retested the next one down and then bounced. So that's pointing me towards a 140.60 bounce. So I'm just going to watch it when it gets there, but if it looks as heavy as it did yesterday, this should just continue on down, and I'll be certainly looking to trade this lower should we get that break today and through the lows. We are in a fast market in cable, no pullbacks, and so these overshoot, and 139.90 I think is a really good zone to be looking to potentially buy that, should it hold there. Dollar yen I still like up towards 113. This angle's been holding great, so this will be my full size angle if we manage to close below this angle at the moment. 113 remains my target on the top side. So if we go through it, then I'm going to start to look lower. But if you put on the day, if you put the 21 moving average in, you can see that that's been holding quite nicely on the way down. So yep, that's sort of running in around 113 as well. We've got a D up there, a good level of resistance. It looks like this could be a retest of the move down. So this could be a really good zone, and this 113 could be a really good zone. So that's dollar yen down as well. So if we've got cable down and dollar yen down, then potentially pound yen's going to be the great trade for today. So that's what I'm going to watch for as well. Dollar CAD's done something unexpected. If I'm honest, this had to come at some point. A trend has to reverse at some point, guys, and yesterday was the day that we closed above that 12 moving average on the day, which was the big level for me, and the one that I was waiting for, and it finally closed. So now this 131, let's find the level, 131.80 now becomes my buy zone. So if it pulls back into 131.80, we get back down to here, maybe retest this moving average, which is currently at 132, and then we go higher. I think this is a breakout market, guys. This could now rally significantly. So it looks to me like this was the low. I'm just going to wait to see what happens here. but certainly we're looking back up towards where we're looking 133.43 is the first move, and actually that lines perfectly up with the D. So there's a few things that are pointing me to there. Maybe we get a pullback, so just wait to watch. If we go through this 8, then we potentially pull back and then we go, but that 133.40 looks like a fantastic zone to get up to at least. Got a bit of resistance on the way back up again, but certainly this market could now be a powerful one on the top side. So just be careful of dollar CAD. I took an initial position here on this close of this hourly candle and have scratched that because it's just, for me, it's holding up there now. We've gone through the highs overnight, and I think this is showing good strength. The one thing to note, guys, that I don't like about this, the only thing that's kind of maybe on my mind that we could go lower, is every time we've kind of popped back up, we've had a nice bullish day, it's followed by a massive down day. So if you look back onto your daily charts, you'll see that the couple of last times it tested that 8, nice bullish, bang, down, bearish. So it could come off, and if you come off hard, I think that then we're looking down to 130, 140 as a first target. I think that's probably a good zone for that one. Right, Aussie looks weak as well. We've kind of gone through the lows in this one as well now. This could be the reversal in Aussie. Finally, we've potentially found a ceiling, which now we're looking back down to 73.80. Has anything changed? Well, we've gone through the outer trend line, so yes, it has. So now I can start looking at the, oh, in fact, no, it hasn't. So what I'm going to do, guys, this looks awfully cluttered around here, but I'm just going to put this, it's time for this angle, I think. So what happens is when you get a move out, it likes to move out to the next outer trend line. So if we just put this in, make sure this is correct. Very picky with my trend lines. They have to be correct. And then we put this one in as well. So this is potentially where this market could now travel out to. Let's extend that right and make it pink. Okay, so let's put that one in. Where does that leave us? Okay, so the next move out this is the outer trend line now, so we can potentially expect this market to come out to this. Now, the 38 of the move up is down at 73.58. So that's potentially how we're going to have to look for this one to come down. So if we just put the downwards fibs in, it got taken out there, unfortunately, just blipped the highs. But now we are moving down nicely. So let's have a look where we are. So this is the current fibs. This is the current AB that we're in. And we actually have no pullback and we're at the 127. So if I had a level here, which I do at 75, this is probably quite a good buy zone in the Aussie. So I know, yes, the market's falling fast, but if it's not going to overrun, then we potentially see this pullback. Now, the only thing that's kind of wearing me off this one is we are holding on the 8 nicely, and again, if it now goes through 74.80, I think this is a really good sell, and this could be pretty confident this is going to be a fast market. So there's two interesting things with that one, and certainly it either pulls back and breaks the 8, or we go through the lows of 74.85 and then we trade significantly lower. So that's what I'm looking for the Aussie dollar as well. Kiwi, I'm still not keen on, guys. I'm still just think that's a massively choppy chart. Zoom out, nothing's any clearer in this one. At the moment, we are down at the 127. We have pulled back to the 38, so the D is down at 66.50. But that's about as much as I can give you for the Kiwi. I'm not really interested in that one today. I think that one just looks choppy. Kiwi's been choppy for a long time, so unless you're a seller up at 68.50, which we talked about, and I actually sold it at 68.50, that's all that I can kind of see from that one. That was the only clear thing. So we are making high highs and high lows finally on the day. So as long as this turns around before we kind of go through 65.80, we are currently on an uptrend in Kiwi dollar on the short time frames. Okay, guys, hope that's been useful. As I said, I'll be back on Tuesday now. Break over the weekend. Hope that's been useful. Click subscribe to never miss a trading update again. Happy trading, and I'll see you on Tuesday. Thanks very much.